A significant severe weather event is likely, as for tomorrow, the SPC has out an enhanced risk in two different areas, and this is mainly driven by significant tornadoes and that threat, but there's also a significant threat for damaging winds and possibly hail. All of that and more is coming right up. Alright, let's start with our SPC convective outlook. This is the day 2 outlook issued at 1730 UTC. And we have two definitive areas of enhanced risk. One of them is on eastern coastal Texas, and the other one stretches from south central Louisiana all the way to far southwestern Alabama and far western Florida. And you can see that our main threat here is going to be tornadoes. More specifically, significant tornadoes. The definition of a significant tornado is an EF2 plus or strong tornado, and you can see both of these areas are outlined in a 10% hatched risk, which means we could be seeing a couple strong tornadoes. We can also see some damaging winds, especially in that eastern enhanced risk area, from Louisiana to Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. That's going to be more when the storm kind of congeals into a line, or the system congeals into a line, and will bring more of a damaging wind threat then. Hail is not out of the question, but it's not looking likely. We have a small 15% risk in that other enhanced risk area, the one on eastern coastal Texas. So obviously our main threat here is going to be tornadoes and damaging winds, mainly tornadoes and strong tornadoes. So let's just head straight to the 18ZH-RRR, and here we go. So we progress further into the future, and you can see here storm starts to show up around 3 o'clock. Actually, we'll head to this area to see the Texas area. So yeah, we can see some storms start to fire here, and a few of these could become supercells and could become supercellular. And I think this is our little area where we could see some tornadoes, and you can see right here, this little storm right here. I mean, we're in an environment that's decently, I'll show you a photograph later from southern Louisiana, but this area is under some decent conditions for tornadoes, and the photographs show a decently sheared environment favorable for tornadoes and strong tornadoes. So we might get a few supercells that pop up here in eastern coastal Texas, and that can pop up and produce tornadoes, and in the line as well. Like you can see here, this little piece right here, we can be seeing maybe a tornado if that were actually to occur. And we'll pop back over to southeast United States. So we progress further into the future. They may produce tornadoes in Texas, but you can see here we have a couple prefrontal supercells popping up in southern Louisiana, and by this time they'll kind of congeal into a line, but the tornado threat for a couple prefrontal supercells and damaging winds is very apparent, as this is sort of a broken line now. This is when we could be seeing QLCS tornadoes, or quasi-linear convective system, or basically a line. Tornadoes embedded into a line, and let's look at the time. This is going to be an overnight event, likely here, that we could be seeing damaging winds and tornadoes. Let's look at one of our SKUTs and photographs are sounding. And we can see here let's look at the photograph. This is a pretty decent photograph showing some streamwise vorticity in lower levels, and showing a decently highly sheared atmosphere, which is favorable, or will be favorable for tornadoes or strong tornadoes. And we really have to be on the lookout for those tornadoes tomorrow. So again, if you're in these areas, either one of the enhanced risk areas, please have a safety plan for tomorrow. Again, strong tornadoes are possible tomorrow, so please create a safety plan ahead of time. And that's not our only threat. A lot of these areas could be receiving several inches of rain, and the WPC, or the Weather Prediction Center, has gone ahead and issued a slight risk across a lot of these areas. So this is stretching from Mississippi all the way back down to Texas, through a lot of Louisiana and maybe a little bit of the southern tip of Arkansas. So flooding is also a real concern that we could be looking at later on. So, or just during this event, because there's, like the radar can show, there's going to be multiple rounds of heavy rain. Like, you could be seeing prefrontal supercells not only producing tornadoes, but producing rain, and then, again, the line is going to be dropping tons of rain on these areas. So, flooding is a real concern, so, again, just be on the lookout for flooding. For the same safety kit you have for your tornadoes, bring that with you. So again, tornadoes, flooding, damaging winds, and possibly hail are all concerns. So again, tomorrow has potential to be a dangerous day. However, there's still a bit of uncertainty as far as like how long the storms will stay discrete and have that window open to produce tornadoes or strong tornadoes. We'll know more tomorrow as well, and I won't be able to make another video or stream, unfortunately, but I will be making tweets and YouTube community posts throughout the day. So please be on the lookout for that, and that is all I have for today. So, yeah, please just stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It'd help me out a lot, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching.